Alright, hello everyone, Advent here. Sorry about the poor audio quality, but this is as good as it's going to get today. Anyways, we're going to call this Forest Cascade 1.5. Yeah, Forest Cascade build 1.5. Because I don't know where it's going to go from here, honestly. There's going to be some changes here soon to force, if I'm understanding the flow correctly. I just predict it. But anyways, after the unstoppable changes, where it no longer gives you energy for trying to knock, that power was broken away into a different power. And yeah, that power is, let me show you here. Yeah, I don't have any of this written down. I'm just winging it. Wherever the energy unlock is, energy builder. Huh. Well, anyways, pulverizer. There it is. So, yeah, I got pulverizer, which takes the place of the energy boost from, what's that, unstoppable. So now we have pulverizer, and it generates energy, and it scales with your recovery, and it also scales with your endurance to a lesser extent. So you get energy when you try to knock something based on your recovery, which is the same thing that Unstoppable used to do and no longer does. Unstoppable no longer gives you the energy boost. Now, no, sorry, it does, but it's scaled when you are knocked, not when you knock. So we got pulverizer, and that leaves us without an offensive passive. So we got to go and dig for one again. And I went back through the usual suspects of, quarry. Where is it? I went right by it, didn't I? Anyways, quarry and if I can find it. Oh, that's why. Yeah, here we go. Quarry and the Night Avenger. Wherever that is now. Yeah. So, there we go. Night Warrior, sorry. So, both of these will give you will boost the damage of Unstoppable, but unfortunately, Pulverizer doesn't add in enough to keep it going forever with the standard super stats of ego, recovery, and endurance. So I kept looking, and I found something interesting over here in the whatever it is, mystical powers. Man, I'm doing great tonight. Should have wrote all this down, but I don't care right now. Anyways, I found a new slotted passive to use. Quite on accident, I was just going to test them all out. I picked up Enchanter. And I don't know if this is a bug. From what I've been told, the devs all know about this, and I'm just going to run with it until they change it. Anyways, Enchanter is not going to give me 1 iota of damage boost to Forest Cascade. So in order to get my Forest Cascades to keep firing forever, yeah, not getting the boost. This is all we're getting out of it. Might get a little boost, but not really not really enough to say so. There we go. Deals 1,024 to 4,000 base damage. Well, when you pick up Enchanter, wherever it went to, pay attention to this number. Let's see, where is it? Right here. 57 to 163 when I pick up Enchanter. Boom. 28 to 81. And as you all know, the best way to get more damage out of Force Cascade is to fire more Force Cascades. So, as you can see, the damage didn't change at all, but it drops the energy requirement down to next to nothing. So, it allows you to do some interesting things with your stats. Now, I know my stats are kind of out of whack because I'm running all 9 stuff and full Justice gear, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference if you weren't. You're still going to get a huge boost out of doing what I'm about to do. We're going to choose a new, your innate talent. There we go. And I was using the, we're going to use the Pyrokinetic because it's going to give us the 3 biggest boosts in our 3 new super stats, which is going to be primary super stats, as usual, is going to be Ego. But now our secondary super stats are going to be Recovery and Dexterity, which gives us a pretty good boost for our critical chance and our critical severity. Now we're going to go ahead and finish up the talents with Agile, Indomitable, Tireless for our big 3. And we're going to come down here and pick up our, of course, Shooter, Worldly. And now we can pick up another one of these more diverse ones. I'm going to choose Martial Training because it gives us 9 more points total. And boom, there we go. For specialization, no longer need to take mental endurance ever. So it's gonna really don't need to take much for insight, because as you can see, Force Cascade requires 28 to tap and 81 to full charge. Without taking it at all, I'm already at 84, so I can full charge right off the bat. Of course, I'm going to take 1 to get that basic 16% discount. But you don't have to, no longer have to take all 3. Look at that. Boom. Our energy with of course, super stat. But the real kick is Force Cascade. If I can find it again, there we go. Force Cascade now takes 26 and 75. So now I can get just about 2 full charges out of it. No, yeah, 2 full charges if I never got an energy kick back. So that helps out a lot. I'm going to go ahead and finish off my stuff here. And I got to take 1 more. So you can put 2 in there. There. So I can either get some more defense, which is going to go up with my secondary super stats, or I can just discount it into, or just throw it into insight again to get that last little bit. Let's see. Yeah, 24 to 70. I'm good. I'm going to throw it in a little more defense right there. Bam. Alrighty. Now, Ego increases critical severity. Our critical severity is already at 61. Yes, 61. And our critical chance is already at 30. So 1 out of 3. And it's actually going to be more than that with further selections up here. But we're going to go ahead and increase them anyways. So secondary superset increases your critical chance. 2 of this, 2 of that to start off with. And you see where my critical chance is now 34% with severity of 88%. And none of these are really going to help too much. Exploit opening and mind over matter really don't add in any real DPS to speak of. But I am going to take some more severity. Commit. And of course we're going to do the good old Vindicator, Guardian, or Warden, whichever one is your taste. You see Mass Destruction gives a critical chance of your AoE, which is exactly what Force Cascade is, so bam. Commit. And as you can see, defense is already at plus 46%. Offense went up a little bit too. But our critical severity is way up. So over 100% already, and I haven't even got into, which one we can go with, Warden or Guardian. Use Guardian. 3, 2, 3, and 2 on Find the Mark. And of course, we're going to increase our secondary supersets by another 20, and check out what this does. Boom. 35% critical chance plus the 6%. Of course, I think plus the 6% from mass destruction. So it's almost 40%, I think, of what it turns out to be. Critical severity 126%, which is excellent. And we got a good amount of damage boost and defense, for what it's worth. A lot of these numbers are obtainable. Before I had Justice Gear, I had Ego up to 700 before. It's possible. I'm using everything Ego, but you don't have to do that. We got a little more spread out. But yeah, there we go. Pretty neat, huh? Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. Because a nice little bonus for because we're using Enchanter, is that we don't have to put any ranks into it, because it doesn't help out your Force Cascade even using. Yeah, even when you add in ranks, it doesn't change any of the numbers at all. So you said 2470. If I give it a rank 2, it's not going to add in any more damage, but it also doesn't change the Force Cascade at all. So I got 4 free points to use. So yeah, you can use those however you want. I'm going to throw them on to something. Let's see here. Conviction's already good. Force bolts, not really needed. Eruption, I already got the important parts of that. I got my maxed out shield now. That's another big change from the last one. Is the no longer a 1-point advantage for a Force Sheath, which sucks because Force Sheath really isn't that good. But for people who like to use a lot of charge powers, Force Sheath is kind of handy, so I took it. Do Nanobot Swarm. Boost up my gravity driver with my 4 free points. But one thing I'm definitely not going to do is drop them into Enchanter. Normally, you always max out your passive, but you don't have to do it here. Because all I'm using Enchanter for is for that massive discount for ranged powers. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if it's supposed to be a energy form and it's supposed to burn off and they just slot, or someone missed some coding, but I don't care. This is what we're doing. Yeah, gravity driver. So that can only be bumped up. Oops. Train up. Boom. And let's see here. Where else can I put it in a little bit more? Make things come back faster. Why not? You said doesn't really matter. Alright, I already got the parser up. Let's go see what we're looking at as far as DPS. If I remember correctly, we're looking at around 4K. So I'm down a little bit for overall DPS, but I think the build overall is much more viable right now than it was before. It'd be nice to have some extra damage, and I swear to God they changed Unstoppable because of the last video I made. But we'll see what we do here. $10,000 right off the bat. And 21,000. Or 21,000 or 10,000. Got to keep watching that armor piercing. Keep that up. I'm at 4,000 before I have full 8 stacks. That's pretty good. There's 20,000. There's 20,000. There's 9,000. I have a low. There's 20,000. There's 20,000. There's 18. Oh, it seems like a little glitch. There's 23. Alright, now for a gravity driver. 12,000 gravity driver. And we're up just shy of 5 grand. Oh, that'd have been a good one if it criticaled. $22. $25. Yeah, I'm a little bit glitchy here. $23. $9. $21. Every other shot's at least 20 grand. Yep. Every other shot is equal out to about 20 grand. Or more. I don't know what's going on there. See that? And big bada boom. Nope. 13 before any boost. There's 27. So yeah, as you can see, this is cake. And as soon as you get somebody with like AOPM, it opens up even more, yeah. So I'm a little under 5 grand. Not much. Oh, hi, Gremlin. Sick 'em. Yeah, so that's it. Y'all let me know what you think about using Enchanter as a passive, and that's what I've been doing, and it seems to have worked according to all my testing I've done, all the field testing. But overall, I'm not really happy, because I swear they're gonna end up nerfing Enchanter next, make it into like an energy form, and the only reason that energy form exists is to screw over Force Cascade, because I am not using Force Cascade how the game intended. As you can see, it's really the only attack power I have. I use these two essentially as a debuff. The rest of it is just Force Cascade. I Force Cascade everything, lots, and that's my new build. And enjoy it while you can if you want to run it, because I don't think it's going to be around for long.